What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Night Force Walmart exclusive 2-pack of Falcon and Quarrel. So awesome for this pack. We get another Falcon. Of course, we've had normal Falcon before, so now we get the Night Force version. But what's really cool about this is that he's got a good face this time, so we don't have to worry about that ugly face we had before. So awesome to have that. And I think we did go and get 2 of these. Once we would take that extra head, put it on the other one, then we'll just use this one as a steel core, since they do come with the steel core helmets for both of those. And then we have a newer character, at least to me, of Quarrel, which is pretty nice. So awesome to get her. Of course, pretty much just based off Scarlet, so has the Scarlet body and all that, but just recolored, and I'll let you know her story. But just a nice looking pack. We can spare on see, the sort of comic-y designs there. Our characters posed up and some of the features on them, so looks pretty nice. So awesome to get these 2 characters, and like I said, especially an updated Falcon with that better head. So let me go and get these open out of the box, and we'll take a look at them together. So we're going to start off with Falcon, which, as I mentioned, we've already had before, just this time it's in the Night Force version, and there's a little bit different changes to him. So, of course, this is Falcon, which is Lieutenant Vincent Falcone. Now, he's a Green Beret that leads up special operations, and he looks good overall here. Like I said, they did change it up enough by giving him a different head, which, like I said, we did buy 2 of these packs because it comes with some extra steel core heads, so we'll go and put the steel cores on the extra bodies. Then we took that off the second one and put it on the old Falcon, so I will show you that comparison. But it looks good overall here. So like I said, it's part Night Force, so he's going to be in a lot darker colors. So a lot of blacks, grays, and browns. But looks good with the face printing. Like I said, still maybe not like the perfect face ever, but still a lot better than it was before. And since he wears the beret, his hair sort of flattened down there since it'll be under that. Then he's got a little scarf piece around his neck as well. And then he's got like armor, chest plate here on the front. Got nice big shells, pockets going all the way around there with the big straps. Then he's got big armor up on his shoulders. So we have more like shotgun shells, it looks like there. Armor padding around his shoulders, and this side we get like the Night Force logo there, so it looks pretty good. He's got hairy arms to the black gloves, a little watch on the one side, looks good. Gray shirt underneath, so just almost like a t-shirt sort of design it looks like on him, and then the brown pants and a belt around his waist. Looks like it's sort of messed up here. That's got some pockets, some extra little like ammo or whatever around there, a little holder to hold something as well. Then he's got thigh padding and holster, so holster on the one side and padding and pockets there on the other. Some knee pads with green on the front, and then black boots there on his feet. So overall looks pretty nice. Looks a lot different from the other Falcon we've had, but still looks good, especially with that updated face. But for movements, his head will twist all the way around. Look down that far and up that far. So unfortunately with the dumbbell joint doesn't get a whole lot of range. Then we'll get the shoulders, which unfortunately these shoulder pads annoy me so much. They keep constantly falling down, so we need to like heat them up and get them strapped all the way up here around this part. But because of the sleeve, it's hard to get it up there itself. But anyways, the shoulder will come up. We can lower that down if we want, just to be able to get the shoulder all the way up to 90 there with the butterfly back and forth, which has pretty good range, and will rotate all the way around. Then we get the bicep twist, so it'll twist all the way around there. And like I said, this stupid shoulder pad's getting in the way, so try and push up as much as I can. Then we get the double elbow joint that'll bend up that far at least. That shoulder pad's probably in the way a little and could get more, but that's as far as it goes. With the wrist that'll twist all the way around and has the hinge up and down hand. Then we go to the ab crunch, of course covered up by the chest plate, so he'll crunch back and forth. And then at the waist, he'll crunch back and forth and twist all the way around. Then we get the hips that'll come up to 90 and out to the side. A little bit of drop down hip there though, so we can push that back in. Thigh twist all the way around, and the double knee joint that is really stiff but can bend up that far to the back, which isn't bad. Then we get the shin twist at the top of the boot, and the foot flexes back and forth and twists side to side. So pretty decent movements, pretty standard for the G.I. Joes, so nothing out of the ordinary there. Could have a little bit better range, but, like I said, standard for what they got. And then we get a number of accessories with him. So I went ahead and laid out all the accessories that came with the original Falcon. So, of course, he is a Green Beret, so he does get his beret here as well, just in black, and then a different logo on top. So we can put that onto his head there, so that looks really nice with that. Of course, it just sits on there. It doesn't really sit on as tight as I'd want, but it doesn't fall off or anything, so it works out better. So there we've got that. And then he also comes with a backpack, so same backpack, just in black this time. So black, then he's got some green on the canteens, rope, and antenna sticking out there, so that's nice. We can plug this into his back. Feels like the peg's a little high up there, so it's a little high up on his back, but that's just how it's designed. Now for weapons, first we get a knife, so this big Bowie knife. It looks like pretty nice long blade. So with this, we actually have a slot in the bag that we can slide this in, so just slide it down in there, so that's stored away. He also comes with a pistol, so just a nice black pistol design. Looks pretty good that we can put into the holster here on his right thigh, so it'll just slide right down in there. And then we get his main weapon of the shotgun. So we've had this before, just to get in a different color, so mostly all black with the red pump on it. Of course, get the stock that will fold back, has some extra bullets there on it, and the folding stock. Of course, this thing always falls apart. It annoys me. They need to redo this so it doesn't fall apart like it does, but it just adds that stock there on the back. But we can go and try and put this into his hands. So there's Falcon all kitted out. Like I said, that was all the accessories that the original one came with. And while we're here, I'll go ahead and show. So here is that old Falcon. And again, went ahead and switched the head out. So again, our second head that we got from this one and put it on that one looks so much better, especially compared to this head that, it originally had. So like I said, definitely happy to get a second one to be able to put that head onto this Falcon. And like I said, we can completely reuse those other bodies for the steel core. And speaking of, since he is Night Force, we do get some extra accessories to go along with him. So first, like I mentioned, steel core, we do get a steel core head, so we'll get one for the male and the female. So just looks like the steel core we've had before, beloved in mostly all black, but with green around the visor, red visor itself, and some red wings painted there on the side. So that's nice. So like I said, we can easily put that on the body with our second one. Then since it is Night Force, they work at night, so if they deal with a lot of darkness, he does come with some flashlights. So we get 2 flashlights. Once again, only really need one, obviously, because put one in his hand, but I think he does actually have a storage here on his belt. So there's this little hoop piece, so I think we'd probably store one on him. So you can probably get that in there. If you heat it up, it's slide in easier, but just the way it is now, I'm having issues getting that. So it's probably for his knife. So if you don't want the knife stored there, you could slide it there on his belt. Now he also comes with a pair of night vision goggles. So we get these, we've seen these multiple times before. Obviously we take his beret off and put this on if we want, but I like him just the way he is here. But we just get the night vision goggles as well as 2 additional guns. So we get a grenade launcher, which looks nice. Again, we've seen this before, has the spinning like cartridges there in the center, looks nice with the scope, the stock, the foregrip there, all of that looks pretty nice. And then he also comes with an LMG, so it has the ammo feeder into it there, a little scope up top and a foregrip, so it looks pretty nice as well. But like I said, for me, since I like the basic Falcon the most, I just want him more kitted out with the basic Falcon look with all the weapons and then just the additional armor and dark colors to make it the Night Force version. So overall looks really nice. Like I said, the biggest thing about this is getting that updated head, which is really cool, so absolutely love it just for that alone. And this 2-pack also comes with Quarrel, which is Hedda Pulver. Now, she's the daughter of a Swiss diplomat who tried to impress her dad by excelling in martial arts and being well-rounded in all sports. Now, she's a daredevil on a motorcycle, and through this ended up joining the Special Action Force, a part of the Z-Force motor pool. So, of course, if you didn't know by that, she was originally a part of Action Force and brought into G.I. Joe's like we have her here, so it's a whole new character for us, which looks good overall. Now, base body, she is going to be Scarlet, so she has a lot of similarities to Scarlet, just with additional armor, very similar to that Falcon had. Now we do get her face, that looks pretty decent there. She of course has the shorter blonde hair. Love how it's got like the part in and then it's all slicked back and hold. She doesn't come with a helmet, but I do like that her hair is all flat, and then she has like the earpiece in, so nice cord and stuff wrapped all the way around there. So I like how that all works together. Then like I said, base body, she is Scarlet, so everything's going to be very similar to Scarlet. It's just all green this time with what looks like a black sort of bikini design to it, black gloves and boots on her feet. And then like I said, she has the additional like armor piece here on her chest, on her shoulders as well, belt around the waist, very similar to what Scarlet had to hold all the arrows and stuff, because she'll come with the crossbow and all that. Thigh holster here on the side and just a little pocket piece thing there on the other side, and just looks good overall. Even has the ninja stars there on the arm just like Scarlet had. So overall pretty nice. Like I said, just completely reuse of that Scarlet body, just redesigned for this, so hopefully it works out good overall. Now move-wise, we do get that'll twist all the way around. So you can look down that far and up that far. So again, just on the dumbbell joints, so not a whole lot of range. We have the shoulders that come up. So again, has the shoulder pads that are going to be pretty annoying, but we can at least get our arm up close to 90, may not be all the way, and has some butterfly joint, but not much. And will of course rotate all the way around. Then we get the bicep twist and the double elbow joint. That'll bend up that far, so not too bad at all. The wrist will twist all the way around and hinge up and down for this hand. Then we go to her ab crunch. So again, hidden under the chest plate here, but she'll crunch back and forth. I can't really get her to crunch too much though, and she'll twist a little side to side, but then it's mostly crunching at the waist and twist all the way around there. Then we get the hip that come up to 90 and out to the side. The thigh twist there, that'll twist all the way around. The double knee joint, again, pretty stiff, but been up that far to the back, not far from kicking her butt. Shin twist at the top of the boot, and the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. So decent movements. Doesn't seem like the best though. It's like got a lot of stickiness in her joints, so may have some issues with that. But overall, I just like the look of her. I think she looks pretty nice. But accessory wise, she also comes with a helmet for a steel course with the smaller helmet design for the female there. So nice to have that. We can switch out. She does come with some extra hands for some reason, which is kind of different. So we get a set of fist hands, so if you don't want the grips, but of course for all the weapons stuff we'll want the grips. And speaking of weapons, we get some knives. So first we get this knife. So we've had this, I want to say it's like a kukuri knife or something like that. Just the curved knife there looks nice with the silver blade. Then we do have the slot here on her chest that we can of course store that into. And then she also comes with another knife to go down on her leg sheath, so that we get the nice all black knife there that we can stick down in here. Then we get some weapons that we can't store on here, so I'm not sure what we'll do with them. But we get a small pistol with an extended mag, so that looks pretty nice. As well as, I believe it's an M16 or something along those lines, just a bigger rifle here with the scope up top. We get stock in the back. We get a magazine that we can, of course, take out there. So just a nice bigger gun that'd be nice to give to her. But since this is based off Scarlet, she also comes with the crossbow. So we get the same crossbow design, so basic one, and then obviously it does come apart like that if we want to have it separated out. But crossbow, we can take a arrow and stick it down in there as well. And speaking of that, we do get the arrows as well, so we get the different arrow sizes that we can store into the pouch here. So there I went ahead and stored all those arrows. Of course, I can't really get them all to fit in. I feel they didn't do a good job with the design to try and get them all to fit in there properly. But then we'll take the arrow that has the big like claw on the end of it and put that in the actual crossbow. So there, that fits right in there. So we have that now. So let's put this into our hand. So there I went ahead and gave her the pistol as well as the crossbow. So that looks pretty nice with her all kitted out. Now, like I said, this is based off the Scarlet body. So I do have a lot of issues like with that Scarlet. We had it with Glinda as well that came with the Dragonfly. The body seems to have a lot of issues, and getting her to stand is quite difficult. But thankfully I got it worked out here where now she's standing up and all that. And just looks really cool. So like I said, this is probably the star of the pack just because we're getting a new character we've never had before. So a new named character is always good. So like I said, that makes me feel she is the star of this pack and does look really nice. Well, there we've got our two figures from the Walmart exclusive Night Force 2-pack of Falcon and Quarrel. Both are really cool. Like this Falcon a lot. Of course, color-wise and stuff, I prefer the other Falcon, but just nice to have this one with the updated face, so that's always cool. And to get a new character of Quarrel is always awesome as well. So pretty nice 2-pack. Like I said, it's a Night Force, stuff like that. All the additional G.I. Joes do get kind of boring because they're characters we've already had before, but at least, like I said, getting Quarrel this time does make it a little bit different and spices up with a whole new character. So let me know what you thought of this 2-pack down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with that like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.